That's right. It's going to be a very animated morning in studio, and would you know it, we have a real-life movie star with us. Find out who it is and why you can see him and where you can see him this weekend. Yeah, this is really cool, guys. When you think Comic-Con, you immediately think San Diego, but Bakersfield's getting put on the map thanks to this guy. This is Steve Wyatt, and he's been putting this on now for the 7th year. Steve is getting bigger every year.
Yes, it's growing like crazy. I mean, the fans really love it, so we're putting on the bigger show.
This is a little taste of what they'll see, but if they come out to the Marriott on Sunday, what else is going to be there?
We've got comic book artists. We've got actors coming. We have the Blue Ranger from the Samurai Power Rangers is going to be there. There'll be vendors. There'll be tons and tons of people in costume.
We have a Deadpool guy in costume in our studio right now. There he is. Oh, little flamboyant Deadpool. You look fantastic. I'll tell you what, though, Steve, you brought probably the coolest guest I've had in here in maybe forever. A real-life movie star, guys, and I'm not even being facetious. It may sound like it, but no. Jimmy Hunt. Jimmy?
Thank you.
Or Jim, thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure.
Now, Jim, I want you to tell the folks at home, because they may recognize you on the screen, what movie is probably your most famous role, your first starring role?
My first starring role was a movie called Invaders from Mars. It was probably the last movie I made out of 40.
Jeez.
And it became a cult classic, and people still remember me from that.
And you have a book of your famous movie scenes and some of your favorite pictures. Show this one right here. I know our anchor, Rob Finnerty, is going to love this one.
This is a picture of Ronald Reagan, who played my dad in a movie called Louisa. And after I got out of the movies, I sent this to him while he was president of the United States. And he signed it and sent it back to me along with you know, all the official stuff from the White House. But yeah, really a cool deal.
And you'll be out there on Sunday. People can actually meet you.
Oh, they can come.
Yeah.
And we've got plenty of pictures that I'll sign for them. And
Invaders from Mars fans, come out and meet the star, Jimmy Hunt, and also Kurt Lusk. It's also really cool. Paladins that will be out there again. People can do the whole gaming thing too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have all kinds of game demos. We're gonna be all kinds of hobby games, miniatures games, card games, all types of games people can try, and we'll show demonstrations and show them how to play.
Guys, it's only $5 admission. It keeps getting bigger every year. 2,500 people showed up last year. It's a bargain.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, you said $5 to get in. Kids under 8 are free. It's right at the Marriott. I mean, we've already grown out of the Marriott. So next year we're going to be moving the show to the Kern County Fairgrounds. That's how big it's gotten. We're
going to hear more about Comic-Con coming up the next hour, and also again hanging out with a real-life movie star in studio. Don't go anywhere. Eyewitness News will be right back.
It's more. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Amity. Yeah, this Comic-Con in Bakersfield gets bigger and bigger every year. Cities across the country keep holding these things, but Bakersfield, really each year, it exponentially gets bigger. Steve Wyatt here is with me, along with a little guest friend of ours in studio. And this is one thing you do at Comic-Con. You dress up, right?
A lot of people who cosplay. We got Deadpool with us today, but there's hundreds of people who come in costumes, comic book costumes, anime costumes, their favorite TV show. You know, we were talking about Walking Dead earlier. There's guys that'll be dressed in characters from Walking Dead.
I love Walking Dead. I might have to be there for that one. 2,500 people showed up last year, and there's a lot to do. There's so much to do, so many visuals. We have on camera here some of the things will be available even for an auction. Is that right?
Well, it's a raffle. We do a raffle every year. It's only $1 a ticket, and these are all. I mean, there's $2,000 worth of vintage comic books right there that'll all be raffled off, and all the money goes via Vaughn's and their food program to the Bakersfield Rescue Mission.
Awesome. And you're also bringing in some guests, including a real-life movie star we have in studio with us, Jim Hunt. Jim, for those who, in case we have new viewers, I want you to tell them what movie you're famous for in particular.
Well, Invaders from Mars is the big one.
You're the little kid in that movie.
I'm the little kid in that movie. Yes, and it's become a cult classic now, and it's 61 years old since the time we made that. So
you'll be at Comic-Con on Sunday, and I'm sure with you will be a lot of your stories, I hope. Oh. Show us again one of your pictures. You brought in this binder from your movies, and you had a picture with Ronald Reagan earlier. Who are you with in this picture?
This one is with Bing Crosby.
Wow.
I made a movie called Top of the Morning, and it was set in Ireland, and I had to learn to speak with an Irish brogue.
Wow, did you really?
Yeah, and we got it to the point where we did such a good job that they had to go back and redo some of the stuff because they couldn't understand what we were saying. So,
Were you surprised that Invaders from Mars turned into this cult classic like it has?
yes, I really am. I thought for sure that maybe some of the other movies that I made, and I made like 40 of them, but I thought that maybe Cheaper by the Dozen and Lone Hand and Louisa and a bunch of others, I thought they were going to be the bigger movies. But no, Invaders from Mars.
Well, Jim, I hate to say it. I've heard Invaders from Mars. I haven't seen it. Now I gotta watch it.
Oh,
I have to watch
I'll
it.
have to get
Man,
you. I'll have to get you a DVD.
this is really cool having a real life movie star in studio. Steve, Deadpool, thank you very much. We're gonna have one more segment coming up, talking about Comic-Con, talking about what you can expect on Sunday at the Marriott. Guys, it's only $5 to get into the door, and that'll provide so many cool opportunities to not only hang out and dress up as your favorite character, and you also get to meet some movie stars. All right, Eyewitness News will be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Josh Helmuth here in studio. We are talking about Comic-Con, Bakersfield style, coming up this Sunday at the Marriott. Steve White here is with me with a fellow movie star. I almost said it's like you're a movie star, but we have a movie star, Jim Hunt. Thank you for coming in. The original child actor from Invaders from Mars. He'll be there, but he's not the only person that's going to be there. You're going big again this year, aren't you, Steve?
Right, we got Darth Vader coming, the guy that played in Empire Strikes Back. He played Darth Vader. We got original the Blue Samurai Rangers coming. We've got about 15 comic book artists. We've got gaming. We've got comic books. Lots of people in costume.
And speaking with gaming, Kurt Lusk here is here with me. Paladins is going to be there as well. Lots of gaming going on.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to be doing a bunch of demonstrations from different types of games, board games, miniature games, and card games.
And not to mention your favorite cosplay players as well. Only $5 to get in this Sunday. Be there or be square. Eyewitness News Mornings will be right back. Don't go anywhere.